we didn't go down. So let's see. Oh, wow, that's a lot of gargoyles. We should heal after this. Okay, white mage is good here. Monk can use some healing. There we go. And I think we're good now. Ooh, another red door. Okay, so let's save here. Yeah, it's a good thing I went down here. Found some chests. Ooh, an earth elemental. That's exciting. Well, it's gonna die soon. Based on our other earth elemental fight. 99. Respectable. But now we're dead. Okay, so go heal. I think we could do one more heal there. Yeah. Wow, 3 chests. Another level game. Alright. Another shield. Let's see. Let's see who can equip that shield. Shield, no shield? No one. That's only for like fighter. 5,000. Okay. We're gonna get right out because we got to the same space. That's clever. We got 2 earth elemental fights. Our peeps are getting multiple hits now, even the white mage. Multiple swings of that hammer. Okay, so now we go back up. And the way forward is to the right. And I think we've explored everything on this floor. Yeah, so now we'll go this way. Whoa, a troll. That's cool. What's up? We haven't fought a troll here before. Oh my gosh, 69 hits. Okay. It did. Alright, let's use some cure. Go down. Okay, now we're at B3, so I'm going to save right here, just in case B3 is cracked. Okay, bunch of ogres. Glad to get it. Another red door. Alright. Let's save here. you're getting the chief oak. Yeah, the chief ogres. Alright, who are we gonna face? A sleeping bag. Oh. No one's guarding the sleeping bag, I guess. Maybe it was the vampire sleeping bag who stole. Taking the steps up in the world. Yeah. That's right. And we're facing a bunch of different zombie types. So we face zombie, gas, light. I think we face ghoul as well. All different colors in the same sprite. And they all really like to attack the light mage. I wonder if they can detect that they don't like facing that holy magic user. Okay. A Clefairy is in the chat. Did we come from here? No, this feels like a vampire. That feels like a vampire. But before we go, we'll peek in, but we won't. Oh, okay, that's not a vampire, right? I'll have to heal after this. 3,400 gil. Nice. We'll have challenging healing. Heal. One more time. Okay, let's go. So we got left and right to go to. We went a little bit to the left so far, but we have the path to the right to explore. Let's keep that in mind. What's up? Preemptively striking him. I love how the werewolves do a little bit, 3 HP's worth of regeneration there. Very insignificant, but still shows some kind of. Ooh, okay, alright, what's this? We can save here too. I guess we can heal up now. Okay, that's enough. Let's save. Whoa. What's in here? Nothing? Any messages from your vampire lord? Oh wow, there's just elementals upon elementals in here. It's the elemental room. Ooh, okay, we gotta get some heals. There you are. Another earth. Well, I guess we could do one more. Yeah, we're making our way out. I don't think anyone will die here. Yeah. What happens if we somehow lose the fight? We get game over, and I think we have to start back from where we last saved. I think that's what happens. I don't remember, since I don't die too much. What's okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think that's what will happen. Alright, let's see. Let's have Jenna do it. that's enough. Do a little bit of thief. One more from thief. Alright, that's good. Guess we'll hit save here. Ooh, that's rough, yeah. Old school style, yeah. If you die, you just gotta start over from where you last saved. Ah! Y'all coordinated my workouts? Ooh, man, it's a labyrinth. So remember, we didn't go to the right up at that juncture, a certain juncture. We want to check that out. And it does go pretty deep. We might have to go back one more time to town to restore our magic points. Hopefully I can remember how to get out of here. That's why they have the teleport option, huh? Get a black mage. Another level gained for beeps. That's good. Oh, another red door. Alright, we're gonna save here. Roll magic first. Hey, we kinda made it to a 301 HPs. Alright, we'll hit save. Hundreds. Oh, what's this? Another earth elemental. Alright. Oops. 1,020 gil. That's the second chest we've seen with 1,020 gil. That's interesting. Alright, we'll have Jenna heal White Mage one time. Save. Wow, we haven't seen Cockatrice. They turn us to stone sometimes, huh? Maybe? Oh god. Monk has been turned to stone. Look at that. That's sick. Alright. Hopefully not everyone turns to stone. Hey, it's a good thing we saved before here. Can you imagine we get game over? Everyone's turned to stone. Yeah, the monk can't attack anymore. Poor Moot. Here's another red door. So we have a turn to stone Moot. I think we can do the, is it Echo? No. Gold Needle? Cure Stone. We'll do that, but we should buy more Cure Stone. Alright. Okay, we'll have Jenna do Cure. That seems good. What's in here? Oh, let's hit save there. Is this where the vampire is? Oh, that's, yeah, that does definitely seems like a special vampire person. I don't know, should we just go charge in and fight? We could. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, and before we continue onwards, there's still more of the cave to do as well. I skipped over my the 2 hour point where I take a break, and we're at 2 hour 45 minutes, so at least, I mean, not on the Twitch. There was that hiccup that happened on Twitch. But anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to check out that bats. That might be a vampire. And we'll fight them. We'll continue onwards. But yeah, until then, hang in there. Just take a stretch. Take a snack. Take a bathroom break. Whichever. Alright. See you soon. Alright, and we're back. Let's go and see what's up with this. I mean, I feel kind of confident. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. How much will Dialga cost us? Welcome back. Thanks, C-Tapstrap. Let's go and see what our magic's at for Dialga. Cost 25. I mean, I guess we could try to head back one time, but I feel like we've been over-leveled before, so we might be okay now. But yeah, if this is the boss, we're gonna want to be at full healies here. I guess I should use Red Mage now for the rest of this carrying, just to preserve some Dialga MP. Okay, let's hit save one more time. Now that we've done that, let's see if this is the vampire. Oh, there it is. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. Whoa, cool vampire. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill your dying. Did someone call for the red mate? What's up, Genevieve? That's right, just in time to help us out with this battle here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go straight to doing Dialga. Deals damage to undead foes, so we're gonna have Harris do that and do some melee here. Okay, 88 to Jenna, not bad. How much does this do? 144. Okay. Battle music is a tiny bit louder than me. Oh wow, okay, alright, thank you. Let's go ahead and let's get this music down. How's that? Is that better? Thank you. Alright. So, the vampire was nothing. I guess we are still a bit over-leveled, huh? Well, there goes the vampires, like, poetic words, they're dead. What do we get now? You obtained the Star Ruby. What does the Star Ruby do? Let's check it out. Key items. Star Ruby. An enormous red jewel. Oh, okay. Wasn't there someone who eats likes jewels? There was a troll or something? Hill giants? I don't know. We'll see about that. Alright, before we continue forward, let's check out the path we didn't take. Wraith. Ooh, that's a step up from Shadow. I mean, I guess we could do another Dialga here. Maybe just Diara. Na-na-na-na-na. Does it Daria? Oh, Daria. Daria. Yeah, they're the same letters, just rearranged. Yeah, Diara was enough. That's good. Oh, we got a Crociette. I think we don't need the Crociette. Yeah, a staff topped with iron ring, yeah. Or a Crozier or something like that. Okay, alright, let's continue forward. So that was cool. We already did that. Okay. So there was that One Direction. Not the band. But yeah, we're fighting wargwolves and werewolves. One of the Christmas presents I got from Jenna had this shirt. I was wearing it yesterday. The shirt says, werewolves, not swearwolves, which is amazing that that shirt exists, but it's something that I keep quoting aloud. It's from What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, not the show. I've watched both. We watched both. Both are great. But in the movie, you get to see Rhys Darby, the actor, be one of the werewolves, and he tells the others, like peeps that have used profanity, to be like, "Hey, come on now, we don't use that language," or something like that. We're werewolves, not swearwolves. So it's nice to see these enemies, the werewolf. I'm a big fan of werewolves myself. If we were to choose among like vampire, ghost, zombie, mummy, werewolf, all those like classic gothic monsters or whatever, movie monsters, I would choose the werewolf as my favorite. I would choose Team Jacob, over Team Edward. I've never seen Twilight or read Twilight. I've seen the last movie of Twilight, though. What is there, like 4 movies? I've seen the last one by happenstance, but I pretty much don't know what's happening in that series. So now what we're doing is we're checking out this path right here to the right, which we skipped over, just in case there's like some treasures that we didn't see. Okay, that's a dead end. It could be this is all dead end and we just managed to pick the right direction. Well, leftwards, but the correct direction before. It's time to do some healing. Let's have Jenna do the cures. Okay, one more cure here. Okay. One there. Maybe a couple here? No, one more. There we go. Oh, another dead end there. Hey, mummies, what's up? I love the pose they're doing. They're like low to the ground, just hanging out. Whether they're gambling or like, ready to wait their turn for breakdancing. There's a little bit of damage that happened. Yeah, we can do one for the monk. Looks like we could do... let's leave it at there. Oh, no, we could do one more there without going over. Yeah, there we go. Preemptive strike. Everybody group up and heal their spawn. Yeah. White Mage definitely is more of the expert, but you do have Curaga now. You have Cure, Cura, and Curaga. I think it's more... Let me see. I think... I actually didn't check, I assumed. But if it's like Pokemon, generally outside of battle, it's more economical to use the lowest denomination of Cure. So this costs 3, heals a little. This costs 10, does a normal amount. Now, I think in theory this isn't 3.3 times more than this, so you actually save MP. It just costs more MP because it's in battle. It's valuable to only spend 1 turn curing, so that's why I keep using Cure, not Curaga. All right, I think we could just hit save here. It looks like it is worth it that we came back. Maybe, we'll see. There's a treasure chest we haven't opened. And this is what, Earth Elemental? No, a bunch of wolves. We'll see what's in the chest. Maybe it's just like 2,000 gold or something. Gil, I mean. A Smeargle in the chat. Oh, another battle. Oh, there's the Earth Elemental. Oh, hey! Oh man, that's right, my alert is not happening. I need to, you know what? Yeah, sorry about the alert not happening. I think I just need to go, we defeated the Earth Elemental. It's awesome. Let me just add, I could fix this here. I know what happened here to the alerts not happening. I'm just fix it right now while this victory music is playing. Thank you so much for the resub. 8 months. 8 months. You were second only to, among second only to Harris. Harris is right there for day one. But also maybe there might have been a month. It's hard to keep up with the prime. Let me see. I think you got. Let me add this. Oh my goodness! There it is. Do you hear that? Hey, sweet, it happened. Oh, you got a catch. All right. Let me go and give you that experience soon. I just had to make sure. Okay. So the baby happened. Awesome. We had the music play. Yeah. Refresh here. Baby. Okay, catching up. I think from now on we might see alerts happen, but we'll see. We'll see. That was a little weird. But yeah, I might have fixed it, maybe not. We shall see. Thank you again for the baby. Now let's get some experience points. T-Top Straw and Genevieve. Alright. So we got T-Top Straw, we're going to 7. And Jenna, you're going up to 5. Okay, let us continue. Punchliner's killing it. Oh yeah, Punchliner was on it. Gold Needle! Oh, this is, okay. I'm kind of happy to get another one back, because we ran into some cockatrice, and it turned Moot into stone. So we had to use up one of our gold needles, and we only had 2 in our inventory. So we had 1, and then now we have 2 again, so that's good. It seems like the cockatrice, though, is a rare encounter, but yeah, getting turned to stone is like, kind of like getting deathed, but yeah. So I think we can go back this way now? Yeah, okay. So that was what we missed before. Oh, wow. Look at all these guys. Alright, Warg Wolf. Should we just do a Faraga? Let's do it. Why are you finding needles in this metaphorical? Yeah, let's, we like to be overachievers here. Final Fantasy. There you go. Jenny has defeated all the wolves. All wolves are dead. Thanks to Faraga. It costs 30 MP, I think. Ooh, Pysa demons or Pisco demons. These are a little easier. Did we just awaken the that's the perfect, yeah, that's a good emote for that situation. Yeah. Did we awaken the stronger monsters now that we've defeated their lord, the vampire? I don't know. So now what we're going to do is we're going back to the vampire room because there was an exit in the back to go forward deeper into the cave. But it looks like there were some stairs though. Some stairs to maybe get to lead out of the cave? I'm not sure. Either way, that's the way forward now. Okay, wait, don't go there. Ogre Chiefs are like the Hulk. They're wearing purple. Hulk wears purple pants in the comics. Got green skin. They're brawny. I mean, they're not the Powell, but, you know. What is this? More wolves. Alright, we'll fight this one out, though. We'll do it. No more fire. There's not 9 of them. There's only 8 of them. But it's because I want to conserve that magic. It takes, like, a lot of magic points just to do all that. There's so many wolves. Yeah. It takes less magic just to cure everyone just a little bit afterwards. What I hope doesn't happen is we get, like, the werewolves do a poison attack. Can bite you and you can get poisoned. But what about metaphorical needles? Metaphorical needles in a haystack. Oh, ooh, an actual haystack, but the needle is metaphorical. What would that be? Yeah, these are the deep questions. The stumpers, the heaters. What is that? I don't know. Let's heal up though, just in case. Maybe that wasn't the true enemy that we defeated. Okay, alright, let's hit save here. Alright, what's going on here? A stone slab is set in the floor. An evil force seems to emanate from within. Evil force? I want to address it. Oh, okay, alright. Guess there's nothing to say about that. Do I have to do... Like, how do I get over there? I guess I can't. It looks like there's stairs going up, though. Do I go around? Oh, there's the cockatrice. Yeah. Are we gonna get turned to stone again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch out, everyone. Okay. I think this is worth avoiding using a gold needle and doing a Thundara. Hopefully, you know, this is like Pokemon and lightning strikes flying super effectively. Alright, let's go down. Hit them before they turn people to stone. No! Okay, alright. Well, I guess we have to do some Thundara. We're trying to unleash unspeakable evil, Brad? I mean, maybe. Just for fun. Well, I've no more magic like that. I think we don't need. We're too melee powerful. Too melee. We're spending too much. Okay, that was okay. Phew. We did not use a gold needle. We love to hold on to those. All right. So what's the way around? Like, I don't. There's those stairs, but I don't think there's. Maybe there's not a way around. Maybe we already were there. You know, I think we were. Like those stairs that we see, I think we were already, that is where we came down from to this level. But anyway, we're gonna go backwards now. We're gonna get out of this place. Gain some levels again. That's nice. Hello, Spidermans. Wow, 69 damage. Oh my goodness. They mean business. Oh, 48 for Harris. You better heal up, everybody. Alright. Cure a lot. I don't know if it actually is more economical to do the spell heal, which heals everybody a little bit, because everyone can use some healing. I don't know, I guess I should track some numbers, do the maths. Okay, that's okay. a little bit here. Alright, we're good now. Okay, yeah, this is where the stairs were that we saw. We thought maybe were special stairs leading us out of the cave shortcut, but no, it's just the stairs back to B2. We're on B3 right now, level B3. We need to get back to B2. And then to B1, and so on. Those are pretty intense mummies. Oh, Eris. Nice leveling up. Alright. Let's cure up. Here they are. Yeah, see, the vampire was right there. And these are the stairs that probably lead us to B2. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna try not to get lost on the way back up. I forgot how to go backwards. What's up, Dunpeel? How's the fantasies go? Fantasy's going good. We slew a vampire. Vampire's dead. And we got a ruby jewel thing. And now we're gonna go back up. Out of here. How's it going with you? Happy New Year. A little stretch there to the side. There. Okay. Oh my goodness, ambushed. These anacondas were upset. They saw the action happen just like a few steps away, and now they're like striking us. Yeah, happy New Year. I know it's 5 days in, but my first stream of the new year. Okay, all right, we made it out. Woohoo! So let's go back to Melmond and be like, "What's up, everybody?" We addressed that vampire you talked about. Happy 5th day. Yeah. Oh, good. It's Friday. Can't complain. Oh yeah. Yeah. I had off the. Let's see. Monday the 2nd. Let me see. 1st, 2nd. Can't I look at my calendar right? Okay, yeah, I had the 1st and 2nd off, so no, we're back on the 2nd? I forget. Did I have the 2nd off? No. Yes. I'm confused. Yes. Happy Cinco de New Year. Lectivire in the chat. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way back up. Did we check out this area? I don't know if we did this. This might be a dead end, but let's just do it. Starting to run out. Okay, yeah, it's just a circle. Starting to run out of MP here, which is good timing for when we exited. Yeah, they had Electabuzz like earlier in the day. And Electivire now. I wonder if New Year time is like, let's put on the lights or something. Light up the New Year with Electabuzz and Electivire. I don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence. Some unknown set of fireworks Pokemon. Yeah, get those fireworks going. Okay, there's our ship. And now there's the town. All right. Well, before we go into the town, we got some catches from all three of y'all. So that's 3 experience points each for the catches of Electivire, Genevieve, Dunpeel, and T-Top Straub. The triple EXP. Alright, so Jenna, you get 3, you go from 5 to 8. And then T-Top Straub, you get 3, so now you're at 10. You're made it to the double digits. And then Dunpeel, go from 9 to 12 Z's. My goodness. That puts you in the lead. You're in the lead now. Wow. Dunpeel takes the lead. Let's hit save now in case there's bad things gonna happen. Who knows? Alright, what's up? What do you say? The vampire's dead, yet the earth is still decaying. What's going on? If the earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth. The hills and valleys will again be green. You have to find the earth crystal. Stop by my father's shop, okay? Which one's your father's shop? The vampire's dead. Okay. Could something else be causing it? In the cave on the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He's a wise man. So we gotta go to Sada, I think. But we tried to find the cave on the southern tip. We didn't find it, but maybe we should try again now. I've heard that the ancients possess something with the power to make a ship float in the sky, yes. Pull ahead by an inch, yeah. Winner by a hair, yes, says Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Little Rascals, if you remember that one. Yes, Northland Fallen Ruin, okay. Is that guy? Well, that guy, I don't know. A gravestone, yes, dead people. Restore the crystals to grace. Is this the shop? Whoa, what's this in the corner here? What is that in the upper right hand corner? It looks like a glowing eyeball guy. But it's just a suit of armor or something? I don't know. But nothing here is good, so yeah. Let's see. The giant living in the cave eats rocks, so he'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. Okay, so we have the gems. We gotta find the cave with the giant, and probably Sada as well. Dr. Rune. You never heard of me? Inconceivable. Alright. You've somehow never seen Little Rascals? Alrighty then. Cool. The cavern of Earth is south of Melmond on the peninsula called Devil's Tail. It's used to be closer. The closer you got to the cave, the more fun. Okay, yeah. So we were at the Devil's Tail. What is something I haven't seen that maybe most people my generation have seen? Maybe only a few people have seen Little Rascals, and I'm the odd one who have seen it. Melmond was beautiful before. Is this the father's shop? What's this? Got a training dummy? No? Okay. Are you the father's shop? Father? We have to spell life now. We haven't had to use it yet, but we have life. Wait. What level magic can I use now for this peep? Oh yeah, I have to be a red wizard first. Only red wizard can do life, not red mage. Between the red lines. Okay, so I think We're gonna try going southward somewhere. We'll see what's up. Let's go rest up. Genevieve also hasn't seen it. Well then, I guess I'm the weirdo. Dear Darla. Oh yeah, T-Top Strava's seen it. I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're the scum between my toes. Love, Alfalfa. And then that's when Darla crushes the can in her hand, right? Is that the one? Is that the part when she does that? Do you remember this thing? Yeah, that's like the little signal or the little thing that they do. Gotta get under like that. All right. So I guess let's just ride in the ship. You know, let's kind of ride around at the speed of sound, and we'll see what's going on instead of walking. Let's get some variety. Okay, here's the continent. Southern tip, right? Hello, shark. And I have big eyes. There's eyeballs and a shark in the ocean. Oh my god. So this curves around. Okay, same continent. We go this way. See what we're missing. So that's the tip, right? And there's no Sada. Where's Sada? The Earth cavern is up there, but maybe there's a different part of this continent? Alright, so yeah, this looks like it goes over here. Oh, is this it? Are we supposed to go there? I think so. Maybe we'll try that. There it is. No, that's where it is. Okay. Alright. And then look, this is the Sahuagin chief. We've never seen a chief before, so it looks like we're getting on the right track. Oh, you know what we should do now? We have this weapon that is the coral sword. It slays aquatic animals more. So right now Alicia has the worm killer, but the coral sword has the exact same stats, but is better.